Welcome back everybody here on JustDaZack. It's my continued mission to show you guys an interesting video game almost every single day. This time we are going to have a look at Soul Stalker that refers to itself as a Paper Mario style inspired roguelike, survivorlike / bullet heaven game that is going to come out into early access right about when I publish this video, so it probably just got released, so feel free to check it out. Link is as always down in the description. We are going to have a look at the official alpha demo, as you can see in the upper right corner. And yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at the settings menu. I looked at the trailer and screenshots, that's all the knowledge I have. But yeah, there we go. Music volume, SFX volume, I turned these up. Originally those were at 50%. I already have to say I really enjoyed this main theme here in the main menu. That is very good music. It's catchy. I don't know. I very much enjoy this. Also, yeah, let's go back to the settings menu. Okay, we have resolution, visuals at least like high, medium for this style of game. I think it's okay. Language, frame rate, screen shake, I like this. A bunch of accessibility options like enemy outline, surface decor, hide explosion, strip back levels, top-down camera. I like those. In general, for this game, I think this is pretty decent. What I would like to see, just judging from the main menu, would something to increase, you know, like brightness or gamma or something, because this seems surprisingly dark. But that is just a first impression, which we are now fully going to dive into with a new run. Let's go. All right, we can select a character right now, either Gale, a wandering mercenary. Stat changes every 10% more impact. Oh, okay. Stat changes have a 10% more impact. Got it. Vixen or Vixen. A swift huntress, projectile weapons pierce 2 extra times. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so in early access, seemingly there's going to be at least 5 characters, hopefully more later on, but this is already decent. Pushback, okay, some stat changes. Nothing too major between these two. Speed, regeneration. Yeah, let's take the archery. Toggle secondary, what is that? Oh, secondary stats, got it. Magnification. Each point makes projectile weapons shoot an additional shot. Okay, you call this magnification. Yeah, okay, got it. Interesting. Off-chance bleed. The likelihood of applying bleed with a non-bleed weapon. Interesting. Bleed takes, bleed damage. Can I just point out that I really like this, that you get a little description for every single stat in this genre. Very important and very underutilized. So this is very nice to see. Deftness determines the number of times a weapon can be upgraded. Interesting. Dashes. How many times you can dash? Is that different? Oh, for example, the Vixen can only dash a single time, but Gale can dash 2 times. Well, Gale is a melee character, and we can see the pierces mentioned here in the stats as well. All right, I'm gonna go with this because usually in these types of game, I'm not very good if it comes to melee characters. So let's play it, at least for me, safe. All right, we can already choose something. The Spirit Piercer. Shoots an arrow that pierces through 6 enemies. Does it mean 6 plus 2 times? Because our character already starts with +2 to piercing. Interesting. Or the Shuriken. Shoots a fast projectile that scales with force. Wait a second. What the hell is force? There we go. Force. Affects the movement speed of projectiles. Interesting. Pierces through 4 enemies, so probably 6 times with our character. Wait, what is this? What if I choose this one? Gale? Oh, Gale starts, of course, with mostly melee weapons that also have a higher difficulty rating, which is interesting to see. Boomerangs. Throws an axe randomly that bounces between enemies 3 times. Cool. Spell Swap. Slashes nearby enemies in a large arc, has no knockback. And Sonar Blast. Shoots a sound beam that bounces 2 times and deals more damage each time it bounces. Interesting. I think I want to go with the Boomerangs. That sounds pretty cool. Bounces between enemies 3 times together with a piercing. That might be good, I think. I don't know. That sounds... Oh, wait. Okay, we choose the Boomerangs. And now we have another thing to choose. Cool, Quick Eye. Increases dexterity by 15 point percent? Or 15... No, it's not 1.5. It's 15 point nothing, I guess, percent. But decreases range by 5%. Increases power by 15%, but decreases projectile aim by 20%. The projectile that bounces now pierce instead. Oh, wait. Interesting. So our current thing would bounce. Now it would pierce. But technically it should do both for us. So I don't want to take this bounce to pierce. Reversal. Because, yeah, again, our boomerangs right now should bounce 3 times, but still pierce 2 times. So hopefully 6 times total? Because 3 bounces, and every time it bounces, it should also pierce 2 times. I don't know, that's the hope I have. Reversal. If a weapon's knockback is 0 or reversed, its power is doubled. Interesting. Momentum knock. Projectiles deal extra damage for each unused pierce they have left. That could be good. We have at least 2 pierce. Oh, this could be very good with the arrow. If we would choose this. Let's just take the extra power because we don't need projectile iron with the boomerangs, if I got that right. Start a run. Yeah, let's go. Oh, Ascension. Interesting. So difficulty scaling up to level 4 right now. Base level of difficulty. Enemies are stronger. More enemies spawn. And coins no longer come to you at the end of combat. Or rerolls are more expensive. Yeah, but let's go with level 0. Start a run. Let's go. Finally. Alright. Ooh, there we go. I like this. I don't know why it's so appealing in roguelikes that you always have this like pathway to choose from. But it always is. I mean, doesn't seem to matter much. There's an elite boss here. Other than that, there's not even a shop or anything. So right now, at least on this first map, there's the main boss. There's elite mobs, there's normal mobs, and there's a bonfire. Not too much of a choice so far, which is a little sad, but I guess it's just the first map. Let's just start and see. Alright. There we go. Dash with A. Okay, and space. I like that we get both. Okay, yeah, very survival-like. Don't need to do much. I see our boomerangs. Oh man, there's much going on. Alright. Man, maybe I actually want to turn on these enemy outlines. Enemies are surprisingly hard to see for me. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Because I have somehow difficulty seeing these enemies. Let's try some accessibility options, sure. Wait. Oh, gotta go all the way. I'm playing with the controller, by the way. Weapon info. Oh, we can even here see the stats of our weapon. That's good. Additional crit damage pierces 2 times. Yeah, that's cool. Let's actually see. Or see if we can see how the axe works. There we go. Yeah, it seems to bounce and... Does it bounce? Yeah, it does bounce, I think. Yeah, kind of hard to see because so much is happening, yeah. Good thing I turned on the outline, at least for me. Okay, first map. Got hit already a bit. Just gotta survive. So, according to the Ascension, I need to pick up the coins right now. Would be nice, by the way, to have a sound for the coins. Well, there is a sound, but it's surprisingly quiet. Yeah, alright. Combat stat reward. There we go. Okay. Just poor stats, which is a little bit more on the boring side, but it's something. Pushback. 5%. This commentator is throwing me off so much, I have to admit. So I think it's 5%. It might just be a weird 0.5%, but that would just not be enough, right? So it's probably more range, 10% force. What was force again? The movement speed. I mean, considering that we are bouncing, that would be good. Dexterity, what does that do? Affects weapon cooldowns. Oh, I like to have better cooldown. Let's go with that. Sure. So probably 5% more cooldown. Okay, let's choose a bonfire. Not like we have a choice. Ooh. Okay, that is also a shop. Or it is not a bonfire, it is just a shop. Heal. Heal HP equal to your regeneration stat. Ah, that's where that comes in. Got it. Upgrade. Improve one of your weapons. Yes, please. Boomerangs. Choose, yeah. The weapon pierces 2 Oh, yes. Cool weapon upgrades. I like this. The weapon pierces 2 additional times. Yes. Increases the weapon's critical damage by 25%. Increases the weapon's critical chance. Oh, 50%. So good, though. 2 more pieces? I mean, critical. Oh, let's take that. Dash. Could this pop-up please disappear? The dash with A. I think I used that already, and now it's literally in the way. Colored bulk. The life blade that claws at nearby enemy. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a weapon. We don't know the cost. And apparently... Is this the money? Why do we pick up coins? Because we have apparently XP with a level up at the end of a route, and we have crowns. Why do we pick up coins? Are these the crowns? Is that something different? I don't know. We have so much money. Target. This is a trinket. Projectiles pierce an additional time, but reduces power by 10%. Gold crown. Coins have a 2% chance to heal you for 1 HP. That sounds good. Oh, these are my trinkets then, I guess. Can't look at them in the shop right now, which is a little bit sad. Sonar Blast. Shoots a sound beam that bounces 2 times and deals more damage each time that bounces. Sure. Okay, it seems like we can only hold up to 4 weapons. That sounds good, Colored Ball of the Life Blade, but I mean, can't see what this is, so that's a bit sad. Reroll for 0. Yeah, let's go with that. Boomerangs. Okay, can we have it's multiple times? Okay, this weapon multiple times. Yeah, another boomerangs. Interesting. That's cool. Shuriken. Maverick. If a projectile has exhausted all of its bounds, it explodes. Oh yes, please. Very important. So far it seems like we can have an unlimited amount of trinkets, but only so many weapons. We could go with double boomerangs and double sonar blast. Shoots a fast projectile that scales with force, pierces through 4 enemies, so 6 total, the shuriken. The sonar blast now has a double bounce, probably double pierce, according to our character. And thanks to Maverick, it should also, which I can't look at right here, which is a little bit sad, it should also explode after it can't bounce anymore. But, ah man, the sonar blast might be the better choice. But let's pick the shuriken. Can I pick this up now? No, we can't. Okay, this is our limit. 4 weapons right now. I picked the shuriken to have a little bit of a variation there. So let's finish this. New choice. Okay, let's go. Well, the boss with a normal fight. Sure. Okay, we're gonna survive 50 seconds. Please, can this dash thing now disappear? That is a little bit distracting, I have to admit. There it is. It's finally gone. Cool. Just had to dash a bunch of times. Man, there's so much happening on the screen. It's surprisingly hard to see, even with the enemy outline, I have to admit. Oh, also, like, look at the bats there behind the bugs, which are obviously bugged out. Pathfinding. Okay, I'll rescue you. They couldn't get around the bugs. Great. The music is surprisingly chill. Right, so I see our axis, the Sonic Blast. I can see that a little bit. Where are our shuriken? I legitimately can't see our shuriken. But they do apparently get triggered. I honestly don't see them. Where do I throw them? I have no idea. Okay, we got this. Easy. Alright. So regeneration is 5. The amount of HP healed after combat encounter. Also doing a shop. Got it. Range. Dexterity. So it seems like at the end of a fight, it's always just a stat upgrade. 3% prosperity. What is that? Affects gold gained from coin pickups. Interesting. Pushback. Dexterity. Dexterity was cooldown, right? So always cooldown. That sounds just that much better to me. Okay, another bonfire. We don't have a choice. Upgrade. Definitely that. Let's upgrade our main weapon, shall we? Increases the weapon's critical damage by 25%. Critical chance by 50%. The weapon pierces 2 additional times. I guess this again. Because now this weapon should have plus 30% critical chance. Would be nice in this menu to really have a look at the weapon stats. Oh, what happened? There we go. Weapon info. Yeah, we still can do this, which is good. Just press start and do it from the menu, but it would still be nice to do that, you know, without. So there we go. Additional crit damage seems to be 0%. So it means additional crit chance. Does it mean this weapon has a base crit chance and a base crit chance? Crit chance and crit damage? Because right now I increased our additional crit chance by 30%. So is the baseline 0%? Now I increase it to 30%. But if that is the case, if this is the only... Or is it 30% plus the base chance? And what is the additional crit damage? Does it mean now I have 30% chance to crit, but even if I crit, I deal 0% additional damage? That would be very nice to get any kind of explanation on that. And it's kind of hard to see in combat to really make out, so hard to say right now. Trading card. Weapon. Shoots a card that pierces through 2 enemies. Scales very well with critical chance. Oh, I would want that. It's so sad that we can have only 4 weapons right now. And I mean, considering the just ludicrous amount of money we have, I mean, just get more trinkets, I guess. Projectiles pierce in additional times, but reduce power. Projectiles deal extra damage for each unused pierce. Sure. Reroll? Not sure about target right now. Increases prosperity by 10%. I mean, so far it seems we'd have no limit, so let's just stonk up on trinket, shall we? All projectiles now bounce off the terrain. Yes. Pierce to bounce. Projectiles that pierce now bounce instead. No. Reroll. Another Sonar Blast, Overcrit. If you go over 100% critical chance, attacks can land multiple critical hits on one hit. Interesting. Explosion power increased by 5%. I mean, we can't make use of that right now. I mean, reroll is surprisingly expensive though, so I guess that's why we want to kind of hold up on that. Okay, finish for now. Let's do an elite encounter. Let's see what this is about. I'm ready. Oh man, this... Alright. Oh, hi! What the hell? Oh! Okay. Go. We really... Maybe a little bit more knockback would be nice. Go! I legitimately... Oh, wait. I can see some shurikens. Never mind. What is going on? Did we win? Apparently. That was over so quickly. Wow. Prosperity, maximum HP, regeneration. Reroll. Reroll for 10. Critical damage. Maybe. Because technically our main weapon has a lot of critical hit chance. I'm still not sure. Bounce to gauge. Projectiles that bounce are 3 times more likely to cause bleed. Each unit of currency increases pushback by 0.25%. Interesting. We want to do a bunch of pushback. Projectiles that bounce are 3 times more likely to cause... I mean, we have some bounce. We actually, 3 of our 4 weapons bounce. But I'm not sure if they inflict bleed right now. Can I look this up? Maybe from here. Weapon info? Nope, I have no idea. Because we only have these stats right now, which is a bit sad. Alright, another bonfire for upgrades or for just a stat thing. But this gives us money, I guess. But bonfire, I suppose, might be better, right? Upgrading weapons sounds better than just like a 5% increase to something. Still our boomerangs? I guess so. Increase the weapon's knockback by 12%, increase the weapon's critical damage by 25%, increase the weapon's critical chance. That's again the question. Right now, this weapon has 30% critical chance increase, but does it even do any critical damage? I guess I should increase that. So maybe that's the question. Again, I don't know if my boomerangs with its 30% critical chance does even do any extra damage. So let's check this. Now it should really do extra damage. Bounce Crash. We actually have this already. Can we have this twice? Let's find out. We can. Interesting. Leech Essence. Stricken. The bleed deals 5 commentary extra damage per tick, but range is reduced by 8%. I mean, that's good if we ever get the chance to apply bleed. Third Eye. Heals 1 HP per critical hit, but reduces maximum HP by 10. 5% activation chance. Could be interesting. Do I want to get that? Not yet. Reroll. Boomerangs! Yeah, I can't buy... We can't stack them. Maybe that... Also, level 4 might be the maximum level right now. Increases projectile aim. Umbra Ultima. Shoots a slow ball of shadow that deals massive damage, pierces to enemies. Reroll 39. Projectile aim. Not that important right now, actually. Critical hits cause knockbacks to be reversed. What? So it's getting them to us? Don't get that. Possessed Mask. Increased regeneration by 2. Sure. Bleed deals 5 extra damage per tick. Increases dexterity by 15%, but decreases range. Sure. Our range is just so abysmal already. Reroll 64. Stinky Cheese. Coins always explode at the end of a round instead of having a 25% to increase pickup by 35%. What? Don't get that. Increase off-chance bleed by 5%. Maybe that sounds good. Hopefully that applies to what we currently have. Would really be nice if we hover over those in the shop and the weapons to get like a pop-up that gives us the info about these trinkets and so on. Pushback, sure, let's get this. Dexterity spot. Spawns a field in the middle of combat that increases dexterity by 100%. Also decreases dexterity by 30%. So we are encouraged to stay in there for extra cooldown. But in general, decreasing our dexterity by 30% might be a bit too much of a pay. King, Fury Helm. Increases power by 15%, but decreases projectile aim. Yeah, extra power aim. Who cares about aim? Projectiles pierce an additional time, but reduces power by 10%. And we already have a bunch of pierces. Increases damage to frosted enemies. Maybe we don't have any frost right now, but we have so much money. I'm not gonna reroll though. Let's just go with what we have right now. Okay, another combat. Alright, let's go. Hello, I'm here. I actually want to try something. Settings, because I actually found it so hard to keep track of what happens during the game. Let's actually surface the card. Let's turn off. What if we turn this on? Because what? Okay, strip back levels. Wait a second. So what the hell does it mean with surface decor? Now it's on. Did something change? I actually don't know. I want to try this again. Turn this off. Wait, off. Again, this is the default setting. I don't know if anything changed, frankly. No idea. But I want to try something else then. Strip back levels. What if you turn this on? Doesn't really seem to do much yeah. Maybe? Because what I was hoping for, because yes, the background map is decently beautiful, but given the amount of detail on the map, it's kind of hard to track on because there's so much happening on the screen. I think this genre benefits a bit more if the map tiles, the background where we actually move on, is a little bit more simplified. I think maybe this happened? Kind of hard to say. I want to try. Sorry guys, I want to try this again. What if we turn this off again? Is there so no more going on the map? I'm not sure if anything really changed. Maybe? I mean, it seems if I do this, that I have a little bit of an easier time to see what's going on. But maybe that's just my imagination. Might be. Hard to tell. Right, and it's over. I didn't really pay attention to the map. Oh, crit chance. Prosperity, pushback. No, crit chance. 30%. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good. Another bonfire. Sure. Oh, wait. I can't. Oh, we can only go up. That's fine. Also, no sound cue when we click something. Oh, we're here. As if I called it. It's just very tiny there. Increase the weapon's base damage by 20, critical chance by 15, increases the weapon's cooldown by 0.36 seconds. No idea if that's good. Let's actually just go with base damage, sure. Impaler impales your enemies and applies frost to them. A weapon core projectiles that pierce no strong bone trinket. Increases pushback by 7%, but decreases power by 3%. No. Nope. Reroll. Creepy snow. Target increases range. Yeah, sure. Bleeds deal 5% extra, 5 extra damage. We really need a way to apply bleed, because our bleed would be so dangerous. Maybe this. Pushback. Range. I don't want to reroll. Don't have that much money. Okay. Harder encounter. Let's see. Right. Oh, you are having a higher HP bar. There's a bunch of things happening on the ground. It's fine, though. We got this. There we go. Easy. Got all the coins. Great. Not a problem. Force. I mean, force was still like movement speed of projectiles. Oh, that's what it is. Prosperity speed. Movement speed. Considering that we do have bounces, maybe that's good. Nah. Little bit more speed. Let's go with that. Elite trinket. All right, now we're talking. Pierce to bounce. Pierce to bounce. The amount of times we have seen the same trinkets already is a thing. Projectiles that pierce now bounces. I don't want that. Reversal. If a weapon knockback is 0 or reversed, its power is double dexterity spot. I think I'm just gonna take this then. Oh, there was a cage on the map. What happened? Another bonfire. Sure. Always upgrade your weapon. Okay, level 5 is the maximum level. Might as well upgrade my Sonar Blast now. Okay, it seems like it's always the same things and not the weapon upgrades don't seem to be weapon specific, which is a little bit sad. Increase the weapon's knockback, increase the weapon's critical chance. The weapon pierces 2 additional times. Critical chance maybe again. Luckily, if increases prosperity, projectile aim. Increases the maximum weapon level by 2, but sets your coins to 0, the furnace. Considering that apparently... So is it coins or crowns? I think it's coins and crowns are the same, right? It would cost me, so if I buy this for 45, this trinket would literally cost me, take all my money? So it would cost this much? Increases the maximum weapon level by 2. That is good technically, but no, thank you. That is just way too expensive. I guess just get all the stats, increase maximum HP by 5. There we go, increases the maximum weapon level by 1. And this costs just 45 instead of 1,070. Explosion power, we don't have explosions, reroll. Shuriken. Yeah, I mean, we get offered so many weapons, we only need at least 4. After the first shop, every weapon choice already is just bad in the shop for us. First dexterity. Yep, dexterity is good. Don't need this anymore. Reroll again. Power tongues. Power 10%, sure. Weapon level by 1. Sneaky coin. I don't get this. Coins always explode at the end of a round instead of having 25% to what? Having a 25% chance to what? Please tell me, game. Okay, reroll one more time. Impaler. Your coins increase by 5% whenever you enter shop. Sure. Enemies that die because of bleed explode. Sure. Still not sure if we really apply bleed. But, I mean, technically, if we ever get decent bleed chance, our bleeds are gonna be deadly. Still have this dash. Enemies are also, like, so fast. Oh, that's fun. There's some... There we go. The music is so cozy. This feels me like a little bit like on the overworld map of an JRPG game. Okay, adventure! The first time the band is now together, and let's go out there to save the world. I like the music, I really do. But it kind of has this JRPG overworld map feeling for me. And there we go. Just running around. We don't really have an incentive to pick up the coins, so I'm just gonna stay here. Maybe we don't even need to do much. Not against regular enemies, at least. There we go, easy. Healed up a lot. Critical damage, speed, force. I guess critical damage, 5%? 5%. Okay, bonfire. Alright, upgrade. Boomerangs. Oh yeah, we can increase this even more now. Weapons knockback 12%, increase the weapon critical damage 25%, increase the weapon's range. Who cares about range? Knockback, interesting. Critical damage though. So again, if I hover over and I can't see anything, so we have to go into weapon info, which is kind of irritating considering that you have all these stuff. Now I press start to get to the main menu, and this screen is literally just a little bit bigger and overlapping about the other screen, which is somehow a little bit irritating. So technically, our main boomerangs has a 30% chance to do critical damage, which now should do at least 50% more. Again, just imagine you always take the crit chance, and then you have like 100% or even more than 100% crit chance, but you never upgrade the crit damage, so it's still at 0%. You crit every time, but you don't do any extra damage. Eternal Smackdown. Projectile's knockback is reversed. Again, isn't that bad? Projectile knockback is reversed tells me instead of knocking them back, we are drawing them towards us, right? The enemies. Why would I ever choose that? That is so bad. I don't want to, you know, with hitting an enemy, get them to me. Maybe if you have negative pushback and then you reverse it, then it's actually good. Because then it works as a pushback again. I'm so confused. Reroll. Boomerangs, quick eye, increases dexterity. Yeah. Range, quick eye, colds have it to heal. Yes. Explosion power, don't care. Reroll. Oh, prismatic rapier. Attacks nearby enemies in a vertical slice. Maximum weapon. I mean, we don't need that anymore. I think the last thing is coming up. Okay, coins. Generation, maximum HP. And we're out of money. We could also sell. What? How would sell work? Sure. Sell. Yeah, we can't even sell any of our trinkets. We can only sell weapons. I mean, kind of at least considering that we have only 4 weapon slots. So if you really want to go for some specific build, you can kind of go with that. But yeah, let's not. So let's go to the main boss. A giant eagle. Just gonna stand here and see what... Oh, no. This spawns below me. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, no chance at all. Bye-bye, buddy. There we go. Some other minions. Don't even need dash. Easy. That was over quickly. We did it, team! And now we would... Oh, just white. White screen. Not even a victory, just fade to white. Don't walk towards the white light. Next act. Alright, and now we would do it over again without anything. It's just monsters right now, bonfires, and some elite mobs. Or elite encounters. Yeah, let's... go back to the menu. I think I played enough to... Oh, character unlock. Again, the art style, beautiful. The music, good. Oh, wait, did we unlock... Didn't the guy look different that we just unlocked than that? Maybe. I think it did, gosh. Master and Wound Forging. Non-bleed weapons have a 15% chance to apply bleed. That sounds cool. Okay, first off, I really like this. An explanation for all the stats. That is good. I would like to see an UI improvement during the main run, where you can also utilize these stats a bit better, like if you give me this already, you have the pop-up mechanic already given me that for the weapons in the shop, the trinkets during my run, so I don't need to do this awkward to the main menu and then select the toggle info, and then I can only see like 4 stats for the weapon. Give me like all those things, maybe just with a hover over, and yeah, just don't be afraid to give me all the info if I choose to see them. Characters, I like the art style, very good, even though during combat I feel like it's a bit cluttered, it's kind of hard to keep track. Like, visual clarity is always hard to nail in these games, because yes, it's beautiful, but it's surprisingly hard to see what's going on, considering the speed of everything as well. So that needs some polish in my opinion, even though the baseline, the art is beautiful. They kind of nail this Paper Mario style, I like that. The music is good. The audio design also needs a lot of polish in my opinion, because like when we pick up a coin, when we hit an enemy, there is, I think, a sound. It's just so tiny and it doesn't really give me any information. And audio design, same with visual clarity in these types of games, is very, very important in my opinion to, you know, get a good feeling on what's happening on the screen, especially when so much is happening. You really want to make sure your player knows exactly what's going on and doesn't get disorientated, and that's kind of what I had. Like, I just was running around, I had some stats, I didn't even look at the damage number, and I didn't even look at the enemies, even though I turned on, like, without this enemy outlines function, I wouldn't even do anything. I don't know what surface decor and strip back levels do, but that might help to get a little bit of an increase for visual clarity, which would be nice. Also achievements if you care, which are only right now 3 in the demo, that is fine. So yeah, visual clarity, audio design definitely needs improvements. The baseline is okay, and I think that's all I can say about Soul Stalker in general. The baseline is okay, the art is beautiful, the music is beautiful. You can tell they used a lot of stock assets for the icons, but that's not too much of a problem. I would like to see a bit more of interesting upgrade paths instead of mostly just stat increases. Like, yeah, like reverse knockback sounds interesting, though I don't see the purpose of that yet. Give me something like every time a weapon bounces, it applies bleed or something like that, instead of always just more pierce, more bonds, more percent here, more percent there. Which is fine, but give me interesting. But that's, of course, just a personal taste. And the roguelike mechanic as well with the map. Right now, there's shop, which gives you either heal, which is usually not that much. So to not fall down the power curve, you can pretty much always just choose the upgrade, which is, again, just a boring stat upgrade, which is always the same for all weapons. So it would be nice to see a bunch of variation there. And on the map, it's just base encounters, elite encounters, which are just a little bit harder, but don't really challenge you as a player in a different way, I think. Not too much so far. Again, so much is happening. I couldn't really tell much of a difference, because visual clarity or audio clarity, again, needs improvement in my opinion. And yeah, we have a bonfire, which is just a shop. We have crowns, which are also coins. Minor things like those, to make those more coherent maybe. Would be interesting to, you know, really make sure that I as a player immediately understand what's going on. I wonder if this thing really seems like it kind of... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the camera here, which kind of maybe seems to work on my cursor, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. So yeah, it seems overall, first off, it runs very well, which I like. It looks nice. It sounds... The music is good, let's go with that. It doesn't really sound nice. Audio design, visual clarity, all those need improvements. And the map as well, roguelike mechanics, give me choices, give me events, give me more upgrade, give me different shops, and so on. Right now, these 3 things are the exact basic. There's no intrinsic pathways. The paths also so far seem to have no variation, really, almost none. So yeah, as a baseline foundation for a very early alpha demo, this is fine, but I really hope they improve on pretty much all aspects on during the early access. Like, none of this is bad, it runs well, but it just needs more content, way more content, improved content, more variation. I think this is the first statement I can give, because yeah, there's a huge potential here. But so far, it doesn't really grab me, I have to admit. I wanted to. but give me more interesting stuff to do. I hope that makes sense. Maybe I'm too critical, I don't know. Please tell me what you think of Soul Stalker. Please tell me what you think of my commentary and showcase thereof. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. Consider sharing the video. Make sure to stay awesome. And we're gonna see each other in the next video. Truly, thank you for watching.